Hello,
Hello,
everyone, and
everybody.
welcome. Talking at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Always
I was
happens.
like expecting you to go first,
I was
but it's all
expecting.
right.
I was kind of waiting for you to give like a small second before you start talking. It's fine.
Fair enough.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the next edition of the THPS 1+2 Speedrun Marathon tournament. I'm the pack. With me today, I have the one and only Saul. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I am excited to see more PARTYMAN X content because I feel like I don't watch him play a lot. I'm not exposed to him.
He's an
It's always
enigma, man. He
interesting.
shows up every so often. He just says some smart things in like the
Says some smart
Discord and
things.
disappears.
Finds some strats. Posts his PBs. But like, I'm pretty new to the scene, so like, I literally don't know PARTYMAN X.
Well, he
Or
just seemed like when we first started the first tournament, he just came up and made some waves. Then he disappeared for a little bit. Nah, he was.
Yeah. I thought he was, when I first started playing, I thought he was like an established community member. I didn't know he was like, this is like the only game he plays pretty much.
Nah, he's
Right?
not
I mean,
first
what
booster.
else? Yeah, exactly. What, because I know he recently did a Pro Skater 3 run, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Parman, when are you gonna do other things?
Yeah.
We have like another night, like
Yeah.
20 games you can play through.
I need to sit down and play them. I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's not a long game.
You probably did that pretty well before if you played a lot of this game, honestly.
You want everyone to play 4.
I need to remember
Yeah, I
to
mean,
do a
yeah,
one
sure.
of that.
I do want everyone to play 4, Packle, because everybody deserves the privilege to play 4.
It's a privilege.
Yeah.
Well,
You
with
need that
us-
in your life.
Alongside Partyman, his challenger today here in the losers bracket, we have Winnie. How you doing, man?
Yeah, hi guys, how's it going? Yeah, looking forward to it, and I've done a bit of practice, but not too much. So we'll see how we get on.
Oh boy. Are you excited?
I'm just doing with me.
Yeah, looking forward to it. We'll see. Yeah, so looking forward to Venice.
Yeah, we're going to Venice for the very first game. Before we get to that, there's a quick overview of their stats. They don't have a whole lot of submitted ILs, which the discussion was maybe I could look on the PC or Xbox leaderboards later to fill in the gaps a little bit, so to speak. But Partyman X has been around since the game's launch, and he is a consistent threat in a lot of levels. The man he has very good movement from the very beginning. He's a natural fit for the series in general, and besides that, I don't really have much else to say. He's just a good player. And then we have, it should be Winnie, not Dempsey. I'm not sure why it says Dempsey. We have Winnie, who might be Dempsey. You never know. Dempsey might be playing for Winnie right now, for all we know. But Winnie has, this is his first tournament, and he has shown consistent play as well. Even after some of the matches, you can see that his movement is there, his execution is definitely there. So this is going to be a very, 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 very interesting matchup.
Yeah, Winnie is known for his scoring. There's a lot of scoring lines, comes up with scoring lines. I'm not surprised he's made his own lines for speedrunning, because that's just the type of dude he is. He doesn't do what everybody else does. Very creative dude. So I hope that happens in a run by way, Partyman. That'd be funny.
It will. Now that you said it.
It's a good one, dude. It's just like such a perfect fuck you, like.
Well, as I said, round 1, game 1 of this is going to be here in Venice. If you have not joined us before, this is pretty much a best of 3. You have 15 minutes to get the best time as you can in that 15 minutes. Best time proceeds to the next, wins the game. For game 1, it was chosen to be Venice. Game 2 will be chosen by the loser of this match. And then game 3 is going to be a random map based on what's left, which we only have a handful of maps left after the bans. But I think we're ready on our ends if both Winnie and Partyman are.
Yep.
Yeah, good to go. Yeah.
Okay, let me go and set the bot real quick. Do you both want to stay muted, or do you want to be deafened?
I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't mind either way.
We'll put you guys on mute then, just in case something awful happens. Now we'll do deafen, because I forgot I didn't fix that part of the bot. Yeah, okay, so you guys won't hear us. We can hear notifications in Discord for when the next. You hear notifications when I start the game. 5 minutes remaining, 2 minutes remaining in overtime. So good luck to you both. Good luck, have fun. As soon as it says go, you're good to go.
Cool.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
And get live split up real quick because I keep forgetting that for some reason. Okay, now I am ready. Thank you. I'm never gonna remember that. I need to like make a script that doesn't automatically makes it. All right, good luck, guys.
Average PowerShell user. I didn't make a script.
This is all Python this time, man.
Oh, nice.
I'm learning Python.
Or is that just because like Discord likes Python?
Let's put it this way: Discord's API is really weird, and PowerShell is not really play well with it. So I just learned Python so I can do all that stuff. But anyways, that's nerd stuff.
Match doesn't go.
Tell us about this level, Saul.
This level, it's actually one of the first ones that I like seriously tried to get a time on. So I'm pretty familiar with it. There's a couple of like some, it's a very technical level, I should say. There's a few like very awkward parts, notably 2 bum jumps. The second bum jump off, you do like a turn into just like a late ollie off the A. That's gonna be pretty awkward, and it's blind. And there's another one at the end of the level, or the second half of the level on the third bum, sorry, where it's also blind, and you can do some camera movement for it, but it's still like super awkward. That like tail slide like follow up there, it's pretty awkward as well on the wall ride. PARTYMAN X takes the easy way out, understandably. Like that's pretty hard for me right there, what PARTYMAN X just did. Yeah, he does it pretty easily. Some of the transfers as well, some of the gaps can be pretty finicky. Like right there, like PARTYMAN X got super lucky there. Like he almost didn't have enough speed to get that gap cleared. And also you have a couple of RIP warps. And 54 right off the bat from PARTYMAN X. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty solid. I don't know when he's got mid 55s in him. Mid 54s. Yeah, technical level, pretty level as well.
It is. It is definitely like one of the best looking levels in the like entire like game in general. Like the game does look beautiful entirely, but this takes it to another level.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember when like half of these strats got discovered, and we're like, bro, like especially some of the blind jumps. Like, there's just something about blind jumps in this game that it's just like you just leap of faith, and it sucks when you miss it. Especially the bum after the A. That one is. You can go back and get bum, but like turning back around takes a while in this game.
Yeah, and quick turn is really good in this game, fortunately, but quick turn's also like pretty like wild in this game. It's kind of hard to tame. You kind of just it's so good. Like it's very fast, but you're also kind of uncontrollable at times with it. Yeah, I don't know about Venice. I've had like at least think it was a fun level. Now I'm kind of mid on it at the moment. Just because I think it flows very weird. Like it's like I said, there's a couple of RIP warps, and those ollie jumps, and also this.
Yeah, the biggest one. He gets a 55. Didn't get a better time that time, but he's already hitting 2 good runs so far.
Yeah.
The biggest thing about Venice was when it first, like, of course, when 1+2 came out, they had to add a bunch of objectives for some of the maps, or change the objective slightly. Venice, they changed some of the locations, or they added some things. Then on top of that, you have the fact that like you don't have to spine transfer to hit the gaps and for the AV gaps anymore. That was the biggest route change by itself. Like especially
That's
like
really nice.
the big gap at the far end of the level. That one was always like a menace for many of the Tony Hawk games, and no, you can just jump and it counts, and it's like what? It's so weird.
Yeah, I know. That is really nice though for us as players.
For sure, for sure.
And going back to the blind jump thing, I feel like the nature of ILs just kind of lends itself to that, where it's like you don't really care, like you don't really need like a proper setup because it's not a full game run, you know. So it's like, yeah, just blindly jump into ollie, you know, why not?
Yeah,
I think that's why this level, a lot of like the levels with tight corners, a lot of angle changes, like even School 2 for a bit. But yeah, just turn in, man.
Looks like the rustiness of Winnie is starting to come and play a little bit in this match.
Yeah.
Past the, I think he didn't get the blind jump yet, but he like got to the tail slide I think once. So it hasn't had a great start just yet, but we still have plenty of time. There's plenty of time to still warm up.
Yeah, he didn't sound too confident about Venice as well, so I am expecting PARTYMAN to walk away with this one. So
We also have Ruben Glifberg in chat, the legend.
yeah, legend. Is that the real?
I don't know, man. We have a lot of pro skaters like shadowing us lately. It's kind of crazy. We had Jamie Thomas in the chat the other day.
Jamie Thomas is out there.
Dude, it's sick, honestly. Maybe one day we'll see Tony Hawk. Maybe.
Maybe one day. I don't know. Tony Hawk. I'm like, I love that like those names are not taken. Like
when, oh wait, hold on. No, it's a P5. Okay.
Yeah,
no, like just yet for that. I was surprised when THPS wasn't taken. I just looked it up on the Google, and I was
beautiful.
like, bro, mine.
When did you guys make this account? THPS?
I made this account. Let's see. About 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Oh wow! So it wasn't even like that. Like I would imagined it was like 2015, 2014.
No, we had like THPS Marathon at one point, and I just on a whim was like, I wonder if THPS is taken. We got a 125XX, was it?
127.
127 something.
817.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had THPS Marathon, and then I looked up one day. I'm like, bro, I'll take this.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. It belongs to the speedrun community. And then I know like some of the improv and like old style guys, they have 20 Hawk Pro Skater 4. Literally THPS 4, so that's nice too.
I offered it to like share it with the like improv community, but they never got to me on that. So I was like, oh, okay. Speedrun is.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
They're kind of off in their own thing. We're fast. They're their style. We're fast. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is more of a bridge these days, which is nice. Just because of honestly, a lot of it in part due to this game, I would say.
Yeah, I could see that, especially since I got them invited to the launch event, so we got to socialize a bit more instead of being dislocated like we were in the past, because it used to be really bad.
Yeah, I mean, you had guys like Mike, Dudu, and a bunch of like pretty much, and Diablo as well, Andersons. Yeah, those guys are all like old school style guys, transfer guys. So they put in time in speedrun mode at this game. So you know, I mean, like if you like movement, you're gonna like speedrunning, right? So it just makes sense.
When he's getting a better time in right now, he's getting a 105 mid-ish.
All right, Lenny. No, that's good. I wonder if that's a PB. It seems like, yep, that is a PB. 105, 642.
That Duke Hog. There we go.
There you go.
Put that on the board, please. So your NAs can be removed. That was a weird, that was a weird movement right there from PARTYMAN. He kind of just like hit the rail. I've never seen that before. He went too far right.
The rail. Yeah, I will say I'm not a fan of the combo that PARTYMAN does here.
It is
going to the first bomb.
It's a little off. Oh.
I just like anytime it's just too long of a distance, in my opinion, to be manually. Like even if you do get a grind there or whatever, like I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan.
I think it helps
It helps
get
the score for
lineup at least.
sure.
Helps the score. It helps them get a quick lineup because if you go too fast, you might overreact or underreact to the angle you take.
Sure.
So, if anything, the manual just helps line it up just a little bit faster or a little bit more consistently. Because
Yeah, no, that's fair.
bombs still have really bad hitboxes in this game. You can be. I still remember in my days of 2 where I will literally jump straight over it and it wouldn't count. And it's like, no, you have to jump over this specific portion of the bomb. And it's like, please.
Yeah, speaking of 2, Guish went live the other night.
Oh, did he?
And yeah, he did. He was in the just chatting category, so it didn't pop up on the thing. Yeah. So and he was watching like commies run and stuff like that, and just judging him. Yeah, it was pretty up. Yeah, yeah, it was just like laughing at him, like you suck. How dare you touch my game?
This is a better 54.
Yeah, that was pretty solid from PARTYMAN X. I was gonna say
3-1.
54-6-3-1. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hit the 5-minute warning, so still some time for Winnie to get something in.
Yeah, I believe in the Winnie PB.
Even then, if he can't get something going, he's warmed up. His next match or his next game is his, so there's a chance that he might be able to come back from it.
I see what PARTYMAN X is going for. He's going okay, so he wants to like shuffle over on the other side. I wonder if that's pretty. I wonder if that's good.
Honestly, that move is kind of sick.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It might actually be. I don't know. It'd probably be the same, honestly, because you still.
Do we need to? Yeah, you just need to turn around. Maybe if you're doing a combo there anyway, like he is, it's good.
It probably doesn't lose much time.
Yeah, you would hope so.
And a bad angle out of that.
Yeah,
That's
the second time.
well.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, power sliding out of, or power sliding and turning at the same time, you will get really fucking weird angles sometimes.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about too. Because in this game, the quick turn is so fast as well. You can really move with quick turn and just a bit of angle.
I still don't believe that fucking that transfer should hit after the bomb.
The skinny transfer.
So weird. And I like that one. I think it's in Thug 1. It might be in 2 as well, if I remember correctly. But just seeing it is just like, man, that should not work.
Yeah, air over it, please.
You grind. What do you mean grind?
I know, right? No, and the way George hits it too in this PB is incredible. Like he gets the other side of the ledge while the gap counts, and so he doesn't have to fall into the pit there with the QP. And that's just like straight up. I remember I asked him. There's a few instances I've asked George, like, "Hey man, how do you do this?" It's like, I don't know, man. Just luck. It's all right, thanks, bro.
Worst part is that most runners don't actually have input cameras unless they're like doing live attempts, so like can't really see his inputs either. Because he's just
and luckily,
input, which is fine, but it's like, damn,
yeah,
I would like to know how to fucking hit that.
No, of course. And no, and like, for his older PBs, like all his 2020 PBs, he did have controller cam. So like it's for this one, I think he does actually. I could be wrong, but
Venice, isn't it the last one that hasn't been challenged lately?
Yeah, it's the last one from 2020. I just yeah, I don't know.
Well, I think on top of that is just that this level's been kind of stagnant on its
stuff,
like technical. It's stuff, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
It hasn't really had many improvements over the last couple of years.
Yeah, it just needs activity. That's all it is.
It always is in the end. If you need something to be improved, usually just need some activity. But
yeah,
this is a lot to this level, and
it does surprise me. It does surprise me. Yeah, the routing can be down. I think that's what it looks. It looks worse than it is. I think to the average player, it looks pretty hectic. And it's like not that bad. I mean, there is a couple bad jumps. Like I said, it's like a bit awkward, but
low 54.
Low 54. Yeah, PARTYMAN is playing out his mind right now on Venice 4-5.
the slow manual going into the bump from Winnie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, manuals. Sorry.
There you go.
Anytime you need to, manual for long distances like that, and you're not like on a slope or off a slope boost, it's pretty brutal. And I mean, it's like it feels like I'm grinding to a halt now. So
yeah, it's really strange how like fast manuals like decelerate in this game. Like, and that's it still goes slower, but like in this game, it feels like, I guess because it is a much shorter game, like you can feel it a lot better as opposed to like Thug 1, which is a lot longer.
Yeah, and the speed also, like if you play like Thug 2 or not Thug 2, Tony Hawk 4 on like PS2, kind of feels that way too.
Oh, he missed the bump after the lineup. Ah, no.
Dang. Wow. That would have been a pretty good run too.
Sorry, what were you saying? Tony Hawk 4 and...
Yeah, Tony Hawk 4 on PS2 has that same effect where like if you manual, like you'll lose more speed than you would like on PC, for example. And that's just how it feels like in the games. Kind of like Tony Hawk 3 actually has pretty significant slowdown in manuals as well, I would say.
That PARTYMAN just kind of going off with the overtime. Just continuing.
Yeah, he's a quick 400k.
Yeah.
For the fans.
7-8.
Nah, he dropped like 754s.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get them in here. That was it for game 1. All right, you both are back. PARTYMAN takes game 1 with the 54. When you got a PB though, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I got a PB. I was just saying that's a PB for me.
No, it's good, Winnie.
I'm happy enough with that.
That's still a W, especially for this level. As we were talking about, this level can be a little rough.
Yeah, there's a couple of setups you have to do like perfectly, don't you? So, yeah.
Right.
But it's fine because you get to pick the next map.
Okay. Let's go New York.
New York was not banned. We're good with that.
Is that right? We didn't ban it?
No, we didn't. You didn't ban it. So
yeah. So we'll go New York.
We're going New York.
Honestly, I was a little scared of this one.
Interesting. Nah, you're good this level. I'm surprised you're saying that, honestly.
The inconsistency of the end. Word.
Oh, we'll be getting to that for sure as well. There's a lot of there's a lot of things with this too. All right.
Yeah.
No, you can go ahead.
No, this is a good one. I love this level actually.
Yeah, you just spent it for like 9 hours the other day. So
no, it's a good one. It's a good one to grind. I love all the DDs in this game, or in this level. I like that wall ride to the rails. That's good too.
It does have some pretty sick movement. And,
yeah, like this right here, PARTYMAN X's like that. Dealing with the DDs is really fun.
Yeah, that's
this wall plant is. Nah, this is my worst nemesis for sure. Which is like kind of, ironic. Like you think there's more harder things in this level, but for some reason that wall plant just gives me so much trouble. And it's like not bad. I feel like in this setting it wouldn't be too bad, but like when you're going for world record paces, it's like obviously you can't miss it. So
yeah, definitely. It's part of the meta at this point. All right, if you both are ready, warming up, we can go and get started with game 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, both of you, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
And there they go.
okay.
New York is a beast of itself just by watching it from a casual perspective. I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
No, you didn't get the 50-50. That's required.
Dang. That is required.
Before we get too much further, is for Joey Sculpture, is it in the other games that if you didn't get the 50-50, if you kept the gap in the combo and you got 50-50 later, it still counts? Is it there in this game, or I know it wouldn't matter.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I could be wrong, but like I don't think so. Same thing with you guys were talking about it on Downhill Jam. The Madonna. Does it work if you keep the Madonna somewhere in the trick string in this game?
I think it does for that one for sure.
Okay.
But it's just how
it might work for this one as well.
It might just be how it's programmed, because in the old games it was just it just cared that it had it in the trick string as opposed to that trick plus the gap at the same time. Because you can get away with it a lot of times in like Thug 1, like to the point of like you could just hold a gap.
Yeah.
If you had to do like go over a gap, do a bunch of tricks, you could just hold the gap, do a bunch of tricks on the ground, and it would still count. So it just depends on how they programmed it. One's easier to program than the other for sure. So.
Word.
He's trying to get a bunch of points right here. That should be good. Oh no! He dropped down a little too early. He actually, if he dropped down the way he did, he was gonna bail anyway. So,
He got a bit angsty there. PARTYMAN he wasn't a good run. He's got to climb manually up here.
that wall
It'll
right
still
up
be
there,
fine,
and then
though.
the turnaround is crazy to see.
It's a fun one. It's a hard wall ride. It's not as hard as like the Streets one or some of the other ones like the Philadelphia one. 2, 3, 8, 6.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good start. Relieves that pressure a little bit. I don't know what Winnie's got on him on this level, but he seems pretty competent here actually. So
Winnie just became the fence there for a moment there.
yeah, you can swallow the fence there. It does happen.
It's so weird. I just love objects in this game. You can be eaten by a tree. You can be eaten by a fence. You can be eaten by a pole. It's like,
yeah. There's no stopping this game, you know, and it's just I don't know. Like the collision in this game is not bad, you know, but it does have some wonky moments.
Ooh,
But
that was questionable there for a moment, but you get it.
Oh no, I love that.
That was
Nice
kind
little
of sick.
540 road to rail.
A little too far left. That one, that
You can't slow down for that one. You gotta commit to that one.
that is so hard to hit. That is so hard to hit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like if you adjust too much for that one, it's over. You know, you're gonna either lose speed, you're gonna hit the wrong angles. You kind of just you guys just gotta pick an angle, and then you gotta commit.
Who made?
You
Who
know,
found
it is
that
at the end
trap?
of the level.
Was it Ace or
think-
fucking George? It's one of those two.
Yeah, it was
Sounds
one of
like
those
Ace.
two. I'm pretty
It
sure. I
has to
think
be.
it was George.
I want to say it's an Ace
but-
egg too as well. I don't remember.
Yeah, I want to say George, but it could have been A. I mean, they're both came up with a lot this game, and Ace does come up with a lot of let's say questionable strategies. To the at least to the brain.
It's like, bro, why
Not
don't
questionable to the game. Like most of the time to the game, they make a lot of sense, but to the human being, it's very questionable.
I didn't get the wall right up. That movement is a little
Ah.
strict because you have to get the A land and you have to almost immediately go into a wall right on that.
Not only that, but like there's a lot of little ledges there, and it will make you bail very
Is there?
easily.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird little stuff, little foliage, that will just like you bump it, you hit the wall, and you bail. So
Good game.
yeah, you know, just the game.
This is another level that has seen a decent amount of changes, not just in the minute, like in between parts of the goal. Like the wall plant was not there at the beginning, and someone just tried it out one day. I don't know who did, and then that became the meta. Getting the jump up to the tape, that's another one. It's like, bro, getting the wall right
That's really
there
good.
up to the tracks slightly faster. It's like, what?
Yeah. No, that one's really good. I love that wall ride.
It's really
And also
cool.
George made some really nice improvements, like small little tweaks on his most recent PB here. Particularly on the subway card here, going from K to S. Dang.
That's a really, really bad angle, and he does not have enough speed on that one.
Yeah.
That's probably
Still
like,
got 10 minutes.
yeah, still got 10 minutes. That one's definitely like. I'm glad I stopped running this level when that got discovered, because I would have torn my hair out trying to go for that.
Yeah, you can get like a pretty decent time with going on the tracks up there, but you do have to change the route a little bit. I remember when I like literally first started playing this game, I used like a crofty route, like I'm like a 1 minute 4 or something like that. So, I mean, there are ways. So shout out to Crofty for teaching me how to play this game. In a way. 'Cause I was like, all right, George, I can't do any of that. So let's just, you know, see what other people are doing.
That's how it usually works. Start with
Yeah, exactly.
start with the easier strats, work your way up, because going for George strats is ill-advised.
Especially if you know nothing. I feel like if you're an experienced Tony Hawk player, you can probably do whatever George is doing, regardless of whether you're a speedrunning dude or not. But I think if you're like a new player, like completely Tony Hawk, then yeah, you probably need to do other stuff.
Yeah, he's a player you don't want to imitate as a brand new to like speedrunning / Koth / improv scene. Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean it's because, and not only because like, well, maybe you're like a super skilled player, like generally, you're just a super skilled gamer, but if you don't understand the reason why he's doing things, then you might get a misconception of why he's doing certain things.
That's true.
As well. And that goes for like anytime you're watching a good player or whatever.
Yeah, especially in the Tony Hawk series, because there's a lot of micromanaging, micro tricking that we're kind of doing, micro tricks in the process. On top of
backup strats that you might not even notice. You know, like
it's
mistakes that you might not think are mistakes.
It's so many minute things that it's probably one of the reasons that people don't really watch this series too much, because they don't understand like all the tricks and the movement and everything involved. That's super high. It's a very low skill floor, but an extremely high skill ceiling.
Dang, can't believe you missed that S. PARTYMAN S there.
The taxi almost killed him. Well, he jumped, so it's fine. He does that power slide to jump over to the other side of the tracks, and I'm like, bro, don't. That's scary.
That is scary.
Oh, you can go in between. Oh, he bailed going onto the.
Dang.
He's
He's playing too conservative there.
Hey, he's going slow. All right, got one.
You just gotta aim for the center of that one, just like that. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna see the last bit.
15.486, I believe.
How do you know?
I'm watching on Twitch, so I'm a bit delayed.
Oh, what a legend! I'm gonna say, how the hell are you doing this? Are you just like?
I'm like the replay guy.
I'm about to say, no, you just have photographic memory or something. Damn.
No. My brain is small, Paco, don't worry.
Same.
And smooth.
Got a little over 6 minutes left. Winny's gotten close a couple times. He's had 105s. So
I do believe he has 102.
Yeah, I think he has a 102.
Yeah,
he just needs
I
to time
see
of
the
movement
102.
just a little bit more.
Yeah, so I do think that PARTYMAN X needs another run to be safe here.
So scary, Winny. Why do you do that?
Yeah, he's kind of crazy for that one.
Oh, he doesn't have enough points. Ooh.
Oh, he might get enough here. He just needs to make sure he doesn't bail. Alright, he's fine.
Oh, what is happening there?
Damn.
He's like...
Oh, man, he's so close.
Is that a bail because he accidentally put a trick in, or is it a bail because of just the angle he landed on the...
That's the angle, yeah. And also on a bank like that, it's also going to change the angle of kind of the threshold of, you know, where you're going to bail or not. So yeah, he's just, you know, he's got to hit it from the center, not overcook it. But that's good that, I mean, like, he's taking a more direct approach to that, thankfully, so I think he should be fine. This is pretty good pace into the second subway card here.
I think at the A, sub Sag.
Oh.
Slightly below that. Alright, with 5-minute warning. When he needs to get something to stay in.
Yeah, that's it. This is tournament point right here for Winny.
Yeah, pretty much. If he doesn't get this, he's staying home.
He's
say going home.
Yeah, he's staying home. Yeah, he is literally already home.
He's already home. He's just staying home at this point.
He's just staying home, never coming back to not his home.
I think
I do want PARTYMAN X to put another one. I just want to see it. Even if Winny doesn't get a better run, I want to see the PARTYMAN X potential.
He did mention that when he was chosen that he wasn't too confident about this level. He was afraid of it. So
I am surprised to hear that. You know, he's pretty solid here. So
he just hasn't. He's had a couple. He hasn't like ever since the 102, it's been that was like 10 minutes ago, so he just haven't good run since. He gets a couple good ones, and it's just something small,
Oh, just like that.
like that,
Just like that.
and just like that.
Jesus.
It's over. And with this game, it is literally if you miss one thing, it's 13 seconds loss or something.
Yeah, it's for sure. That's very true.
He has enough points. Getting special. I don't like this angle he's going at. Oh, he has it 105. Nice.
Nice.
And not 980. Ooh, very high five.
Yeah, he's got a 104 as a PB, so
I
do think he does have a 102.
Yeah,
he does have a 102 though.
He definitely does. He just needs to tighten up his movement just a tiny bit more.
I mean, he's doing the route. He's doing the route except for
the
escalator. He's just skating up there, which I mean it is possible.
That K though, I'm not sure about that one.
He was short. He was.
Well, man, I was gonna start making complaints they got robbed. We need more robbed.
No, that was. No, I've whiffed it on closer for sure. And I think he was short. I mean, the items in this game are brutal, but the skate litters are not so bad. I think they're
consistent.
It's just very precise. Like it's the issue is like they're so small. In the other games, like the K litters, even if they're like the same size visually, mechanically they're big. Like there's leeway to them, but in this game there isn't. That was nice. Okay, going for the quick turn here.
He's on a run right now. A little faster than his last one, so let's see how it turns around. He does that. It's so scary, dude.
Yeah, he also shouldn't have kissed the rail there. He probably lost more time. He should have just... If he's in a quick turn, he should do it as soon as he comes up the escalator. Instead of doing the kiss the rail there.
Oh, 103. That's a PB.
Damn. Dang, that was close.
Like he's right there.
He's right there, dude. It's got less than 2 minutes. Come on, Winnie. I'm rooting for Game 3. We haven't seen Game 3 in a long time.
Game 3 here. We had one Game 3 this entire tournament. I need more Game 3s.
Yeah, we need more Game 3s.
Don't worry, we'll get to Game 3s and 5s and stuff in the later
rounds. No kidding. I do expect Joe Random to take a couple games off George. I think he's just too consistent not to. Previewing future matches.
That's gonna be like.
Hey, Winnie, you gotta reset that, boy.
That's like two titans just fighting each other. The cosmos, the universe might implode. Who will win, Flesh and Blood or the robot?
Yeah, no, I think the matchups for winner semis are maybe just make a lot of sense. So that's good. Good stuff. All right, 45 seconds left on the clock here for Winnie, Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
It's 45 seconds to lead, literally one full run. So again, as long as he gets a run in before the timer hits 0, he's allowed to continue the run because we're in overtime at that point. So still has a few more chances, to save. Resets, but we're almost out of time.
Oh, that was really nice from PARTYMAN.
That angle that was sick.
That was really good.
I've only
I've dreamed about hitting that in a run.
I've only seen like 1 or 2 times ever, and this is the third.
Dang. I choked this now. Bring it home.
He's going for it.
Oh, I guess the wall ride. Barely. Oh, this is a good game well played, I think, right now. Unless he whiffs this tape jump.
All right, we're on overtime. This is the final run, and that's a 57. Oh,
that's a 57, Lord. Dude.
Oh,
dang, that was a PB.
God.
That was a PB. Woo!
That's a damn good time. Holy shit, PARTYMAN just went off at the end.
That's it. Good game. Dude, when he's about to get a 102, no way. Oh, he was about to get a 102, dude.
That was so close.
Well played. Well played.
I was bringing them back.
Excellent match.
Unfortunately.
Excellent match, gentlemen.
PARTYMAN does take it with a 57, dude. And a PB.
It was a great time, PARTYMAN.
And you got 2 PBs.
Oh yeah, I got a PB again, so...
Man,
I'm
if PARTYMAN would have kept that 102, that would have been even tighter.
I'm
but
pretty
nah, that was
sure this
great.
is a PB for me.
Yeah, I know it is. That was good, party man. I was like, damn, is he getting 56?
Nice, well done.
It was on pace. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
what's going on? He just went off at
That
the
was
end.
great.
Continuous tradition of final runs, just blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, I think I missed the tape for the first 10 minutes as well. So
Yeah, dude.
it's so
You're,
hard.
every time I saw you go to the table, I was like, come on, Winnie, don't do this to me, bro. And every time you did it, man.
Well, unfortunately,
great.
Winnie, that eliminates you from the tournament.
Yeah,
The double
well, yeah,
elimination,
thanks for
not-
organising it
Yeah, of
and
course.
really
Not-
enjoyed it. So,
Unfortunately, not a triple elimination. However, that would work. But PARTYMAN, you win, so you're going on to round 2 of losers. Who you
Alright.
will be fighting off against the winner of Sub or Big Wall.
Cool.
I don't have any last words, unless you guys have anything to say.
Just
I've got nothing.
GG's.
yeah, GG's, well done.
Do we have anyone we could? We have a few people we're streaming. Hold on. How are we rating? Let's rate Coop. He's playing Thaw.
Oh,
he needs,
no,
he
Thaw.
needs a little bit of love with playing Thaw.
Yeah. Throw the man a bone, god damn it.
Actually, is he playing Thaw right now? Hold on. What's he doing? Did he just go offline? Hold on. No, he's playing Thaw. Okay. Now go rate him. Alright, y'all. Thank you for coming out and watching. Tomorrow, we have a matchup between Saul and Ace at 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 Eastern. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
It's going
I'm
to
kind
be
of nervous.
game of the week for sure. Because it's going to be like 2 times fighting each other.
Yeah, Ace is good. Even though I give him a lot of shit, you know, Ace is good.
Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for that Titanic matchup. Until then, y'all have a good one.